Welcome to episode 3 of the LOWBAT Podcast. This is the first of many episodes where we sit down with other members of the LOWBAT crew and talk about literally anything. On this episode, Casey and I partake in a little game of Would You Rather with our crewmates Amanda and Tyler. This was one of many test shoots we did before our debut podcast, but it came out so well that we knew we had to put it out into the public. Learn a little bit about us in the first LOWBAT crew episode.
You are now listening to the LOWBAT Podcast,
a weekly show highlighting members of our local creative community and featuring topical conversations with members of the LOWBAT production team. We're your hosts, Casey House
and Fabian Castaneda. Through our own experiences as musicians, visual artists, and business owners, we saw an opportunity to provide a platform for people just like us to deep dive into what it's like to pursue a lifestyle outside of the norm.
Without further ado, welcome to the LOWBAT Podcast.
Hello.
What up?
Howdy.
Gang.
All right, I was waiting for him. I guess this is the first installment of the LOWBAT Podcast.
First recorded. Probably not the first release,
I was going to say, haven't we done this like 6 times?
We've done this a while.
Those didn't
That's
count.
behind the scenes.
Hey, we're
counted.
we're fucking releasing this like tomorrow. Fuck you.
No,
Okay, whatever.
probably not.
Gonna edit this tonight, baby.
All right. Yeah.
No,
I
we
mean,
gotta
I got
edit.
nothing else to do this weekend.
True.
Nah, bro, don't edit it at all.
Yeah, just right now. Just
leave
everything.
Just leave it all in.
We're a professional podcast.
Yeah, clearly.
So what's going on? What's everyone doing? How was your day, Tyler?
Fucking off.
Yeah, it sounded like it was awful.
So I work in IT, and for some reason, there's this magical thing that happens every Friday. Around 2 o'clock in the afternoon, everything just breaks, one after the other, constantly. And got to the point where I'm supposed to be leaving at around 8 o'clock. It's like 7:15, and people from Champaign, Urbana, in Illinois, calling them out. Love you all, love
Sounds
you all to
fancy.
death.
Hopefully fans of the
That's where
podcast.
Jimmy John's is from, actually.
Sounds like they're not going to be
Oh.
working with you in the future. Continue.
I mean, I could always work with the Jimmy John's that's out there. Jimmy John's will sponsor us. Shout out to Jimmy John's.
Hashtag not dad.
Cold sandwiches.
So some shit was broken. I had to become a database administrator on the fly. It was rough, but we got through it. It just took an extra hour, but we got through it.
Got through it. You got here dumb late. We're all just sitting with our thumbs in our asses, just kind of.
You had
I mean,
Taco
that's
Bell
easy
though.
for you.
You had enough time to go to Taco Bell, so that was nice for you.
I know, right?
Taco Bell smelled so good.
You all
did.
had enough time to go to Taco Bell too.
I mean, we did.
We went
But
to
Yeah, we had a lot of
As a
time.
matter of fact, I had to go back to work tomorrow morning. What time is it now?
I
Like
have to go to work
11?
tomorrow morning too.
Well, fuck the two of them then.
It's 10:30, so like,
I think Casey's also working.
I mean, I got to be up early too. I got to be up early, like 8 or something.
We'll
like that.
see.
For
Huh?
4.
I have to participate in a bowling tournament.
That counts as work.
That's in Williamsburg, so there's travel beforehand.
All right.
Things
Well,
like that.
okay.
That's my commute every day.
Yeah, I'm used to it.
Sucks.
I have a.
Well, why'd you say that so aggressively?
Huh?
Just like she's like, that's my commute. Just like, yeah, well, I'm used to it.
I
My man got bangs
I've
and
traveled through there a
immediately
lot.
became sassy. I appreciate
the
it.
mountains that I climbed to get to school every day.
I'm saying both ways in the snow with one shoe.
I'll have you know.
I have a question
Okay.
to ask everybody. So, all right. Would you rather?
Oh my god!
Okay,
But okay,
yeah.
before
Strong.
we
No, come
get
on. What?
really quick.
What?
All right. We have guests. I asked Tyler how his day was. We haven't yet to ask Amanda how her
Yeah,
day
Oh,
was.
am I considered a guest?
Who? Do we really care? Like,
I mean,
Shit.
it's just to be cordial. I try to be a nice person.
go ahead. All right, I'll wait.
I mean,
Fine.
I'm just.
No one can
curious.
hate me more than I hate me, so it's fine, Casey. It's fine. No, I mean, my day was cool. There's a sale in the van store, so I went
You were
and
off
bought
today,
some
too.
Vans. I was off today. And it was
Oh, those were your vans?
yeah,
Those were sick.
they were
nasty.
on my feet. I did buy them.
Just trying out
I just
somebody
randomly
else's
saw you
shoes.
put shoes on the table.
Oh,
I didn't
yeah.
know where they came from or anything.
They're
so.
clean. They're clean. Right out the
Okay.
factory. Some poor kid made them, and now they're on my feet. So
Shout out to that kid.
yeah, jeez,
I hope you get a raise.
Oh,
yeah.
But tell them the most important thing that happened while we were at the mall.
Oh yeah. So I'm a large child, as we all are aware now. I dress either like an Appalachian woman or a toddler. There's no in between. Love it. It's my life. So we went to the mall today, and I have an affinity towards the gumball machines that are in the mall.
Ooh.
You know, you stick a quarter in, and I saw one. I got change back from when I purchased headbands. I was so thrilled.
You're like, I have a quarter.
Yeah,
Or,
you can ask
how many
Casey.
quarters did it cost though?
So here's the thing. I had 2 quarters, and I was like, oh my God, there's a gumball machine over there. I'm going to go get it. And Casey immediately was like, you're disgusting. And I was like, I know. So I ran up there all
They're
excited.
so gross.
They're disgusting.
In COVID times, think about
especially
this.
now.
Okay, wait,
That's
wait.
not the time
it's
to
a
touch a
gumball
gumball
machine.
machine.
Okay, wait, hold on. So let's rewind it a little bit. So I'm running up there. I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna get my gum. I'm so excited. And I see this guy, this young gentleman, this young chap. He's dressed beautifully. He's handsome. Love him. Hope he's having a great day. And he's putting quarters into the machine. And I didn't think about it. I thought he was just getting gum. But then he walked away right as I was like walking up, and he was leaving quarters in there for, I'm assuming, children to get free gum. But me, as an adult with a job and and a tuition to pay, I was like, those are my quarters now. And I took all of them and bought gum with
You
them.
fucking criminal.
You're horrible.
Oh
No,
my
no,
God.
But you
dude.
know,
And the best
goddamn
part-
well
Yo,
those
eat the
were not
rich,
for
bro.
you.
Fuck
Yeah,
Amanda.
eat the rich, exactly.
There's-
That dude had quarters
There's
to give
another
away.
perspective though that I hadn't thought about until right now, which is what if she saved lives today? Here's how.
More. After the commercial break.
More at
Is this
12
the start of Casey being
Next
the...
time on Jack and Balls.
This is
So
how Casey starts his... to be the devil's advocate for
no.
someone.
I think so. Like, what if that man was like using that as bait?
Okay.
Just like, oh, kid sees
Yeah.
like, oh, gumballs and runs off with his.
He's
with his-
waiting in the corner.
Yeah,
like,
and then he's just like,
But then
like-
it's just my dumb ass walking
Yeah,
up
he's
with a
like,
big
man,
man's bag.
he's
And
like soiled again.
Yeah. Darn it. Another adult wanting crappy gum. Like
All right.
Wait, did you dress like a mountain lady or a toddler today?
me. I kind of look like both. I have like a
Okay.
very colorful shirt on.
I'll
And
say
then
you
a
could've been right up
colorful
his
flannel
alley.
on top of it. That's true.
Shit. All right. So I'm weak how you describe this potential pedophile as a Scooby-Doo villain. That goes,
Yeah.
Joe Dratz, you meddling millennial. Yeah.
You know, the millennials have ruined like the house business because of rock. Millennials have ruined the gum business or like the pedophile business. Like we're
The
just
pedophile
ruining things.
business.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Let's take him down. That's the game plan.
Oh my God.
Ruined it. Soiled it. But
Soiled
yeah,
it.
so
Soiled
I ran up, went back to Casey and Ethan. And they're in the
4 gumballs.
With-
3
yeah.
gumballs in hand, 1 in mouth.
Yeah, and Casey was very excited. He was like, "So how many gumballs did you get?" And I was like, "Oh, only 4." And I was like, "But I only paid for 2." Like just very casual. And he's like, What did you just say?" And then I told him, and he's like, "How
You
did you not
thief.
start off the conversation with that?"
Yeah, I was like we were walking, and I was like, "Were you gonna just like not mention that?"
Yeah.
Because like that would I would have been like, "Y'all,
I just got 2 free
this funny shit
gumballs.
just happened." Like,
I was thrilled. I was like, "Only 50 cents," and now I got
I got 4
gumballs.
gumballs.
It's exciting. They're all different flavors. I was like, I got a watermelon and like bubble gum. I was excited.
You just hit the jackpot.
I
there.
did. Like most of my meals are Taco Bell and like potatoes. So any free food is fruit for me. Counts. They have,
I feel.
yeah.
I feel.
Get it?
All right. No, that was cool. Casey, you had something.
I have a question.
You wanted to propose.
giving credit to girl here. The question is, would you rather
Oh
Okay.
goodness.
know exactly how you're going to die,
Mm.
or know exactly when you're going to die? You can only
Either.
you have to pick one, and you can only pick one.
How? I think how.
Why? Well, actually, wait. I want to hear their
yeah,
unbiased
yeah.
answers first.
I think when.
See, I would think. See, here's my thought process. All right.
Okay.
You'd want to know how you're going to die so you can avoid that situation all times. But that's fate. You can't change that.
You can't
Yeah,
do
you-
that.
Let's go with
you
when.
can't.
I'm going when.
See, I don't even think so. If I know how, then it's probably going to be like old age, heart attack, stress. I don't know. So like I'm doing those things anyway. So like to me, it's like less scary to know like, oh, if I die of like, oh, I'm gonna have a heart attack, or like that could happen at any given time. So I'm like, I'm not stressed about it anymore.
What if it's some shit like you get hit by a bus? Do you just not go outside? Do you not go use roads?
I wouldn't care.
Yeah.
because it's gonna
Do you just
happen
not use
regardless.
roads?
But like if I knew when, then my entire life would be changed.
You'd be
I'm like,
counting
well,
down.
Yeah,
You'd be
it'd be
counting down.
I
counting
agree. I agree completely. I think how,
I think-
especially 'cause with how fucking like ridiculous like the shenanigans that I
Yeah.
find myself in. mine's going to be some twisted, crazy, like, oh, this thing happened that led to this, and then
some
this
final
happened.
destination stuff.
Yeah, and I'm just going to be like, that's so unavoidable.
Yeah.
It's such a perfect amount of like things. I'm just going to be like, damn, anyways.
Yeah.
But especially because like, what if it was like, you have 27 days?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, people face that shit all the time.
Yeah,
with, like
exactly.
terminal diseases.
And that's
like,
terrifying.
yeah, but it's awful.
No, but like,
Yeah, but
so
like,
many people
who's
wanna
saying
get
it's gonna be
caught in that
awful?
shit.
Though, what if it's 27 days? Like, I feel fine right now, so either in 27 days I'm gonna catch COVID and die from that, or like in 27 days I'm gonna
Topical.
get fucking shot in the head. Like, I have 27 days to like do as much as or whatever I want, or whatever you can't do. You can't better be ethical.
But that's what
about
I'm
it,
saying,
like,
though.
I don't want to live like that.
Live like that.
That or I already kind of do.
Can't live
like I don't want to live like that for that reason.
Yeah. No.
Like I'm usually, I would say, pretty open to just like something comes up and I just like kind of get up and I go do it. You know, within reason, I guess. But like, I wouldn't want to know. I feel like knowing when would sit on my conscience.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't be able to
so
sleep
much
at night.
more than how.
Yeah.
Because I know not how I'm gonna die, obviously, but like that I'm going to die.
It's a
So the
little less
how doesn't
scary.
really change anything.
Yeah.
The when does.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree.
The
with
when
that.
changes my outlook on
Yeah.
it.
I feel like it would just help blueprint
See, like,
things. Like if I just know I'm gonna be 70 plus, I'd be like, all right, I have a whole life to live. I don't have to. According to this, if this is end all be all,
yeah, that's true.
I don't
was gonna
have
say, 'cause
anything to
anything
worry
could
about
change
because
that,
I can
but
fucking
guess that's not the
go
realm of-
skydiving or something like that. There's not.
You can do that now.
You do that
Stop being
now.
a little bitch.
I mean, I'm a little bitch.
Yeah, I don't know if that's.
You heard it here first on the LOWBAT Podcast, everybody. Your host.
Yeah,
That
no, I
one's
just feel like having if I knew when and then I found out I could have some sort of relief that I'm gonna live to see an older age.
What if it's not? What if you have like
That's
2 days from now?
It's even better for me.
Yeah. Like,
And not even on like any sad boy shit. Like all right. How do I make this clear and not sad?
My depression has entered the chat.
No. So everyone knows that they're going to die eventually.
Sadly.
Sure.
Everyone lives to some degree terrified that they don't know when.
because it could be like now.
Because it could be
Mhm.
right now. Like I
Could
could
just
have a
straight
brain
up-
aneurysm
yeah,
right
aneurysm,
now
just
and just
fucking R.I.P. Grant Imahara.
That's
Yeah.
not. That's. Sorry. Go ahead.
But like, if I know when, doesn't matter if it's 6 days from now, 6 years from now, 60 years from now, I have a finish line. And it's just like, okay, well, I mean, every day becomes that much more, I guess, meaningful that I do some shit that's like really cool, that makes me happy, because I know where exactly that end is going to be.
I'm in the same boat.
But I feel like
I think
the finish
you
line
feel,
exists anyway. So like,
and you feel that way now.
Yeah.
But you won't feel that way whenever you're like 5 years away, whenever you're 1 year away, whenever you're 6 months away.
I mean, if I'm gonna get the news now, and it's inevitable, right? And I already know the day. I mean, it doesn't matter if I am scared. I probably am going to be scared. Dying's fucking scary.
Yeah. If anyone's on their deathbed, they're scared.
yeah, I see. But that I feel like you would have, just thinking of the thought process of like, I know I have exactly 1 year to live, right? Like I'm currently like in the middle of my master's program. I'm gonna be like, fuck this.
Well, I'm just saying,
I'm
like,
done with that.
Also, it's just real quick. You think about it, like, whatever the situation is, like,
Yeah.
is it like average lifespan is 70 years, and
Mm.
we're all pretty healthy. Like, you know.
Wait.
So
My
so
autoimmune disorder has entered
if
the chat.
it's not in that 70 range, we know that there's going to be some sort of catastrophic event, probably.
Not even necessarily.
But see, I
People
think,
get clipped for regular shit every day.
yeah, every day.
Yeah.
Every day, like people, which is terrifying. But I think so. Like if I'm so again, like okay, I found out tomorrow that I have 2 years to live. I wouldn't be on this podcast right now. I'd be like, well, I gotta go tour the United States. I gotta go fly to Japan. I gotta do like, so my entire life would just be, and then every day that I didn't do something crazy and like out of this world, I'd be like, wow, I really just like disappointed my entire my 2 years remaining. Like I've wasted it eating how much Taco Bell, or like, you know, whatever. I would be so disappointed in myself and like be so angry.
I don't
and,
see
like,
that as a waste at all.
Yeah, that's true.
Facts. I mean,
But
that's
so I
wonderful.
think I'd be too hard on myself to be like, it's too much pressure.
I
feel
understand
like
the
it's
pressure.
just too much pressure.
I understand the pressure. Of
I
that.
feel more pressure with how. I'd just be freaking out about when it's going to happen then.
See, I feel like I think Casey and I are in the same boat of like, especially if Fabian's right, like if we're seemingly all gonna just die and like, well, whenever we're old and like whatever, then it's like, okay, like I mean, cool.
How
I'm not,
detailed are we on like how we're gonna die? Is it like this is gonna happen
like, is this exact, like, is it a bodily function? Are you going to have an
think-
aneurysm, or are
Right.
you going to
Yeah,
have, like,
I think that would happen, but
kidney failure? I
it
don't
would
know.
Yeah.
location wouldn't be a factor in it. It would just be. Yeah, that is a good question, because it could just be you're gonna die in 76 years and 14 days,
Right.
and like that's it. That's all the information you get. That the way I think, I don't know if we like view death differently or what. Like I'm not. Like death doesn't scare me at all. It's the like the fact that it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Is like I don't even know how to describe it.
This took
I
a
don't- I
really
don't-
dark turn.
No, I don't think,
I'm
I don't
here
think it's
for it. I'm
dark.
here
I
for it.
think it's cool.
It's real. Everyone
Like,
thinks this stuff.
Casey's like, market research shows that people like being depressed
According
when
to
they
these
meet
groups.
people.
I just don't. I don't think that like living because of that kind of counteracts my point. Come back to me.
I mean, just say it. We can talk through that point.
I don't know how to explain it, because I was basically going to say that like I don't think that. No, I really don't even know how to say it.
I think so. Most
It's a
of
weird
us-
thing to like put
Right,
into
yeah.
words.
I have a hard time with like the science behind it, because I'm like, well, like anything I do is going to change like the how or the why. So I have a hard time like with that question to begin with. But like,
Yeah,
so
sure.
if I knew like how do I die, and it just says like hiking accident, I'm like, I hike all the time. It's not going to change anything. So that could be tomorrow. That could be 25 years from now. I'm like, well, I'm still going to hike.
But if you know that it's 25 years from now,
I mean, I see that doesn't change anything.
I see both points.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
I-
for sure. I
that-
think
that
both are
with the-
valid.
now you can
with-
hike
with
as
that
much as you
statement,
want and know
yeah.
I'm not going to fall off
See,
a cliff.
but like
You might break your
that's
leg.
just wrong. Like that's not possible. I get it's not possible either way, but like I could. So like 25 years from now, right? I'm gonna die. Someone's gonna shoot me in the head. But like any time before then, I get hit by a bus. I'm clumsy. I could fall.
I'm
off the
just saying,
street.
like, we don't know what the power of this
yeah,
destiny
that's
is.
why. Yeah,
I'm
like,
assuming it is
too many
end all be
factors.
all. Like,
Mm,
if you are going to be hit by a bus,
right. That's
like
going
that's the
to
only
be it.
way you're going to die. It's like a time
think,
traveler has come back and said, "Hey, guess what?
I think if anything, they potentially affect you
Differently.
different speeds. Like if
Yeah.
I knew how, I feel like I would immediately be like shit. But then over time, I would just kind of move on and forget.
You come
But
to
the
peace with it.
timing, if it was like 30, 40, 50, 60 years from now, I would not give a shit until I got close to that point.
Don't
And then
all old people think that
and-
way though?
Yeah, I mean,
When you're
'cause that's how
60
life
and
goes.
your health running, you should be like, man, I only got some. Like my dad is literally 72 years old. Like he talks about his death all the
I
time
hate
because
that.
he's like, it's inevitable.
Sure, but it's inevitable. Still within. It's different. It's like if your dad was told like you have 4 more years, like that's I feel like another. It's just another level. Especially if he was told at 25
Yeah.
that he was dying at like 78 or something. It's like, oh man, all those years, fucking just amazing. We're having a great time. 75, and he's like, dude,
coming up.
what have I lived?
That's like
I think that's what every old
Yeah,
person thinks.
everyone-
so
yes,
I don't think
that's
that
true.
changes anything. That like again, I'm going back to my original point. If it'll cause some comfort if it's a large number.
What it's not.
If it's not, then be like, well, I got shit to do.
I just think what would or how would be funny. I am confident.
You just think
I am
Casey's thinking about the-
confident
Yeah, I
that
think
mine
that's-
is,
hold on.
mine is either going to be so ridiculously stupid or it's going to be the lamest, like,
Well,
oh,
that's
you
the-
went to sleep and didn't wake up.
Yep.
No real, we don't really know why. You just
Casey's thinking about this like a game of
That's the
Clue.
thing. Like when
Yeah.
you think we're thinking
Like
about
if
like
It's a game of fucking Clue. He died in the kitchen
IDK, question mark.
with the wrench.
with the
like-
ranch
Yeah.
like,
all
shit.
over his titties.
What kitchen? Like,
yeah.
Who was in the room? Yeah.
I just think
Okay.
when as soon as the question was posed, like we immediately went to the extremes.
Yep.
A young age and the horrible accident.
See, but that's what.
What are the
like,
chances?
accident would be
really.
awesome.
That's why I think that, especially like, I was like, okay, hiking accident. And again, I'm like, okay, whatever. That could be any time. Or like, bitten by a snake, tried to touch in the woods. Like, okay, yeah, that makes
Plausible.
sense. Checks out. Like that could be any time. So it's like not as terrifying. So like it would be on my mind less because I think. But if you gave me like a countdown, I'd be like, every day I wake up, I'm like, there are 524,000 days left until I die.
Yeah.
I
agree.
think that's how it would feel, which is just too stressful.
I-
And I
I-
already have that pressure of just existing normally. Like, so I don't know if I'd want it amplified
Yeah.
like that.
I just feel like again, if the number's large,
Right.
number is 65 plus. You're
Mm.
like, I have time to hopefully, I don't know, do stuff that adults do, like start a family and make sure that my kids and grandkids are like secure.
The number
I hate
is
this
large and only for a finite amount of time. the how doesn't change.
I think because I mean, if you're right, like a lot of us are gonna like theoretically, geez, I hope, just be like old age, bam. So it's like okay, like if I just get a piece of paper, it's like you finna die of old age. I'd be like, dick, and then
Be like,
okay,
"Ooh,
cool,
yep,
or like slips downstairs. I'm like, Brock, that could be tomorrow. Like that, I don't know.
Yeah.
Am I
Have
80
done it.
or am I
understand that,
28?
'cause, like,
I have done
you
that
can have
and
that-
lived. So
Yeah.
here we are.
I kind of get what you're saying. Where like anything can happen at any moment.
Yeah.
Nothing's promised. So
so it's like, I mean, fuck it.
But so that
Yeah.
doesn't change anything.
Yeah.
So you could have gone without that information and nothing would have happened. So now you have
There's
information.
so much more pressure.
Now you have information if you have your age.
so much pressure.
You have added information.
Have I told you about whenever I fell down the stairs in middle school?
God.
Like the
Was
stairs.
it like a full tumble?
Oh, I have a
Like,
falling
head
down the
over-
stairs story too.
Like head over.
What middle school do you go to?
Lansdowne.
Okay, so the one in the middle.
Yes.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
I was going up to the 7th grade
The wing?
hall.
Okay.
And so the stairs, big, very big stairs, goes pretty high up to tall ceilings or whatever. And it's a flight, a pause, a twist that's like,
And
I
it's
don't
like-
know,
it's one on-
45 degrees. And then you go up another flight of stairs.
It's one on each side, right? If I remember
Yes.
correct?
Oh,
Okay.
that's some
Okay,
Harry
thank
Potter
you.
shit.
So I'm going up, doing my thing. My book bag was unzipped. That matters.
oh boy.
Don't know why, but it was. I think I had too much stuff in there. That's just like that's how I lived.
Yeah.
And I it was a small backpack because broke. And I made it to the last step on the first flight up, and then missed the step and tumbled all the way down, all of the steps, every single one of them, and then
so you
landed back on
turned
the ground.
too?
What do you mean turn?
So
With
you were
the
at the
stairs?
top. You were at the very top.
No.
It
It was the first flight
Okay.
before you get
Oh,
actually
okay.
to the
Okay.
top.
Yeah.
Oh, I was
hit
like,
the wall.
ow. No, it was like just the one flight.
Okay.
But it was still like, I don't know, 10, 15
Yeah.
stairs.
I believe there were 15 stairs. 'Cause
Hell
I was
yeah.
weird.
Okay.
And I remember
So,
that kind
and
of shit.
it was awful, obviously.
Yeah.
Hurt really bad. My books went everywhere.
Mm,
Hit the ground.
classic.
Laid
Was-
there for a second out of pain and also out of embarrassment as people literally stepped over me
Yep.
Oh my god.
Yep.
and did not
Was this
know.
during class change?
It was from the bus loop, so it was before the day started.
Oh,
Everybody
so
was
everybody-
coming
you
in
had
from the
to-
bus
You had to
loop.
live
Whole
the rest
school
of your
was
day
there.
with that. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody saw it. Of every grade, everybody saw it. And
How did you run into any on the way down? Did you hit anyone?
I don't know. I wasn't paying. I wasn't.
Traumatized.
Yeah, he
I
was,
wasn't
he
like
was dealing with
I
some
wasn't
shit at the
tumbling.
moment,
Hey, Craig.
Fabian.
Yeah, I
Like,
wasn't tumbling and like I would barely touch somebody and be like, "Oh, that was Lizzie." Like, no,
Yeah, right.
no, I things just happened, and I hit the ground and then was just like, "Damn, ow!" Laid there for what felt like forever, but probably was like 5 seconds, and then like sat up and was like, "Shit," and like looked around and everybody was just like either not looking at me or they were really looking at me.
Yeah.
And I gathered my books that had scattered across the floor, put them back in my backpack, and went to class.
Feels
and
bad.
nobody said a goddamn word to me.
I have a
You know what?
similar story.
That's solid of them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. Do
they're
you
doing
want
you a
people
favor.
to be like,
That's solid.
No. I would. They were making fun of me, but like doing the whole like,
hey, yo,
That whole thing- the whole
fell
sticker
down the
thing.
stairs.
yeah, see him over. That was great.
His chemistry book's on the ground now.
It's like chemistry in middle school.
I'm saying
I did.
chemistry is
Jesus, no, I'm
fucking.
no,
Okay.
no, definitely not.
Well, reminding of chemistry, I used to commute to ODU the first 2 years. Lived on campus at ODU the first 2 years.
It's like the exact opposite.
Yeah, I don't. So I lived on campus. I lived on campus, and I was driving home from Ethan's house, to get to my 8 a.m. Chemistry lab. It's important. I'm tired. I was probably went to bed at 4 a.m, knowing me, 19-year-old Amanda. And so driving frantically at ODU, and I'm wearing. If you're in a chemistry lab, you have to have closed-toe shoes. So make sure you're not spilling hydraulic acid all over the place on your shoes.
Sure.
And the only closed-toe shoes I had on me were weather boots. They were my field work boots. So they're up to your knees. They're rubber. They're not very. It's you can't rock climb in them. You look goofy running down the street. So I parked and I started running. I very, very top floor of the parking garage, as I do usually. And it's raining. So I start running down the stairs, and I don't know if you're familiar. I know you guys are. The stairs are cement. It's a parking garage. Just
Yep.
Cobwebs everywhere, cement. There are no grip tape, anything anywhere. It's literally someone just put a slab of cement in the parking garage. Here is the stairs now. So again, very similar to you, like backpack full. I have my chemistry notebook like in my hand. It's raining, and I just start running like down the stairs, and I tripped, slid, and I slammed my entire body into the wall right before that corner. So I'm heading down and go doof, and then and slam my body like up against the wall. And there's a poor woman behind me, just like, "Are you okay?" And doesn't just looks at me and then just like had somewhere else to be as well. And I was like, "It's fair. I'll go fuck myself."
Oh man.
So then I'm like, "Oh my God, it's fine." Like I'm pretty sure I start crying because I'm a bitch. And then I pick my stuff up. It's fine. All my shit's wet now. My butt is wet because I just slammed my entire body into a wet cement like parking garage. And then I keep going. I make it to my lab. I'm like 3 minutes late, and she's like, "No, you can't come in." And I'm like, "Ma'am, you don't understand what I had to do to get here on time. I know I'm 2 minutes late, but it's because I fell down the stairs." Like, "Nope, sorry, can't do that." So then I go back to my car and I start crying.
Oh my God. I hate professors like that.
Dude, it was the worst. And then I remember later that day, like I'd taken a shower, and so I had to take my pants off, obviously. And my entire hip was just like black and purple because my entire weight just slammed against the
It doesn't benefit anybody. Like professors that are like that, it's like, hey, now you have to miss a whole day of college.
Yeah.
Like,
that you paid for.
I'm trying.
Yeah,
I
that
paid for
to
this,
be
and I'm
here.
trying to learn
Yeah.
and shit. Like,
Yep.
Damn.
So in the labs are long. It's like 3 hours for a class.
And
so
it was a
like,
lab
Yeah, it was
where
a
they had
chemistry
those like
lab.
once a week.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
oh my god.
So yeah, I just remember being like, "Oh my, please let me
I would've
in
been
the
like,
building.
I'm
Please
going
let
in
me-"
this classroom.
Yeah, I'm like,
you.
"Ma'am," I'm like soaking wet. I'm like, "Fucking let me."
Oh no,
in
I'm so glad. Like mine was just embarrassing in front of the entire school body, but I made it to my classroom and just kind of was like,
It just never happened the rest of the day. Did
Yeah.
you think about it the rest of the day?
I thought about it for the rest of my life.
Yeah, that's fair. Feel that. And I am driving back over
Like-
Ethan's house, like ass soaking wet, hip bone bruise. I'm just like, I failed my lab this week because I couldn't go in. Like, just
I don't think that my glasses broke, but I know that I wore glasses at the time, and I'm sure that they flew off my face.
Oh no.
And I probably
Oh,
was just
that's-
like, my glasses. So I eventually found them, and
See, at that point, you just have to be blind, dog. These are glasses. Nope.
Glasses who? They don't.
oh nah,
Nope, I'm blind. Fuck that.
nah, that's happened so many times
That's not
in my
an
life.
option for me.
Oh yeah, no, I have tried to go to school without glasses before, and I cannot read the board.
Same, but like I refuse. Well, as a kid, I wouldn't have refused. When I was like, if that happened to me in middle school, I would have been like, my glasses. But like now, nah, fuck that. I'm just gonna be blind the rest of the day.
I've seen Tyler lose his glasses in the ocean. For reference,
Yeah, fuck it,
we
dude.
went to the beach a couple months ago, and in the middle of the night, like we went to go see the algae blooms. So it was quite beautiful. But Tyler just storms on in as Tyler does, and he goes, "We're just sitting there in the water. It's quite nice, talking, vibing." And he goes, "I had my glasses on when I came in here."
No, that's not how that went at all.
That's what I remember.
Nah, so like,
And Ethan and I just looked at each other like, "Fucking Tyler, dude."
no. Shut the fuck up. Let me tell you.
Shit. All right, go ahead.
Let me tell the real
Yeah, hit
truth
me
out
with
here.
it.
So we go see the algae bloom, right?
Yes, Des and Dan, shout out, love you.
Love you both. We go into the water, and I'm like, yo, this is cool as fuck. I want to see.
So you did
So
it
I
on
go-
purpose?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
You grab your fucking
I
glasses.
want to see. This shit is cool as fuck. So I go in there, and then the waves were kind of choppy. It was kind of stormy that day. Wind was whipping. It was doing what the ocean does. And I was just like,
Crashing and shit.
it was crashing and shit. And what got me was the second I was just like, you know how like you go into the ocean, it gets a little choppy. You be like, what up, ocean, you little bitch. The second I said that in my head,
Oof.
gone, fucking into the deep blue abyss that is the ocean.
In the middle
And
of
it-
the night, too.
in the
No,
middle
there's
of
no
the night.
light.
And I was just like,
Were your frames
what am
black
I
like
gonna
they are
do?
now?
Cry about it? They're gone.
And he just got out of the water. He's like,
Yeah,
"Can I
they're
see
gone.
shit?" I'm like, "God."
My
Yeah, okay.
glasses
I
are gone.
thought
Fuck it.
you went in there and didn't realize that you had brought them. Because I just
Oh,
remember
no.
you being like, "They gone." I'm like, "Who? What?"
I definitely
Like,
have worn my glasses into the ocean before, but it's rare. I usually don't because they also get wet,
Yeah.
and I do everything I can to not have my glasses get wet.
especially like
So-
salt water too.
Yeah,
I
take
just
my
now I
glasses
just don't
off
go in the
when
beach
I go to the beach like a
I-
normal
I said in.
person.
to the. I just like sand.
Yeah, you don't like the beach anyway.
Fuck the beach.
So yeah, there.
the only good thing about Virginia Beach, I hate it. Here I am. Fuck
Second
the
thing
beach.
good about Virginia Beach is this podcast. Do you hate this too?
Oh,
Ooh.
Fabian, you had a.
Ah!
You had
That's a perfect segue for Fabian's question.
you did have a question for us.
All right, so I also have a would you rather?
Oh, hell yeah!
So
All
that's
right.
why I knew. Like, that's why I said we're familiar with this. Like we do this all the time.
Yes.
I love it.
So
Yeah.
like this question is grabbed directly from the podcast, which just debuted last week, called "Yo, Are We Even Friends?"
Oh,
All right.
okay.
Shout out, yo, are we even
Yeah,
friends?
exactly. All right,
Go check 'em out.
it's got Brandon and fucking Kyle from Counterparts and Tom from
Oh,
Straight
nice.
from the
Okay.
Path. It's
Oh,
just a bunch
cool.
of band dudes that they bullshit. Anyway, very entertaining, very funny. They had a would you rather of would you rather have a nervous tick every 30 minutes where you just scream? Or would you have, it's not a nervous tick, would you just have, would you piss yourself at least once a day
At least
at a random time?
At least once.
Oh, sorry, once a day, sorry.
Okay.
Once a day at a random time, you don't know when it's happening. So nervous tick every 30 minutes where you're like, ah! Or pissing yourself and you don't know what it is.
Do I get to time this 30 minutes?
No, it can happen like randomly within a 30-minute span.
I have.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
So every like
So it could happen back to back.
0 to 30.
Yeah.
It can happen at 29 and 31.
Okay.
Okay. Now with the peeing yourself, are you whenever you say you don't know what's gonna happen? Is it like a I'm about to start peeing, or is it like a
IMP.
you just chilling, you just and then it's like and pee?
It's the latter.
Okay.
It's it just flows out of your
Whoa.
urethra.
I think I'm screaming.
I could set up a not internal catheter. I can make that happen.
So a diaper.
Fuck that.
The diaper.
Nah, just a tube
That's
connected
an
to the
external
front.
catheter. Sir, that's a diaper. Nah. I think I'm screaming. Because I'm so
I mean, I already scream.
that's exactly.
Yeah,
You're
I
used
already
to it.
deal with that. It's just not as frequent. It's like
Yeah, you
every
just
hour and a
yelp
half.
Instead. But I'm-
Would my yelp count?
No, it's like a
It's
top of the
separate.
lung scream. Like you will disturb people.
That's fine.
I
don't
do.
give a fuck.
Don't underestimate my yelp.
I've gotten so used to it that it doesn't
Yeah.
do anything to me.
If I'm like in a restaurant, everybody in the restaurant,
Yeah.
the kitchen, heard it.
That's fine.
Like everybody hears that.
See, I think I'm
But it's like very primal. Like
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
I think I'm picking that because I'm thinking of like I suppose my commute to work every day is an hour. So like
So yeah, 2 of those out of the way.
that's fine. Like that's
Four
cool.
of those out of the way.
Let's do it. That's fine. I'm not bothering any. I'm like oh I'm in the middle of like
so
screaming lyrics.
So
and
what
it's
if
like,
what if you're taking care of an animal?
yeah.
It's
So
right in
here,
front of
wait.
you.
Here's the thing. Though.
A
Here's
little tiny bird that you've been trying to fucking
So here's the
yell
thing.
at it and it fucking dies of a heart attack.
But then,
Jesus.
but then here's like I'm on the way to work, right? And then like middle of nowhere.
Whoa!
like,
Holy shit! Woo!
I'm
There were
in
like
the-
9 different instances where I could have ended up
Like-
so bad.
Oh, it went really
Yeah.
well. Continue.
God
It's
damn
been
it.
Ignore me. I'm just
today.
gonna clean up
So-
the mess over here.
like you've been you go through the tunnel all the time then too. You're used to that. You're sitting in tunnel traffic, and if I just pee my pants in my work uniform in my car, I'm livid. My day is ruined. My car smells like piss now for the rest of the day. Now I have to get that cleaned, and then it could happen again tomorrow. Like I spend so much time in my car that it's like the probability of that happening in my car very likely. Like I'm in the Taco Bell drive-thru. Oh, excuse me, can I get a number? Ma'am, what was that? Sorry, I just peed my pants. Anyway, can I get a cinnamon twist? Like, there's no way. I'm sitting in class. I'm peeing in the library chair now. Like, no, thank you.
I think I would choose the yell because I'm thinking about how a yell throughout your entire day. Like, people live with Tourette's. Like that's
I was
a
gonna say
normal
it's
thing.
it's
that people
similar
deal
to
with.
Tourette's. I would imagine some
And
forms.
You can get through. You obviously get
Yeah.
through life and everything and be okay. So, but like, and you can peeing yourself too, sure. But I think like I would have to change my life
Yeah.
entirely to
To pee.
accommodate the pee
Yeah.
anyways, either with a diaper or something like.
Mm.
Yeah, I think. Will it get rid of my Yelp? Can I at least barter that? I
You're
don't want
bartering
both. I don't want.
Remember,
Like, I
your
don't
Yelp
want
is-
that.
You pee your pants and you get like scared and you're like,
I
like-
don't want both of those to happen. Like,
nah, you're fucked. You have both of those.
God.
But like
Jesus.
that doesn't. At the end of the day, like doesn't really bother it. Like people are annoyed by you, but like you have Tourette's, right? So, but like I'm thinking of you're on stage playing. All of you play instruments. You all know this. So like you're in the middle of a Revenant, like you're fucking going away on the drums, like going, and then just middle of nowhere, and now your leg is pee. Like you have pee on your
Your
leg.
leg is pee.
My leg, my entire leg.
Your leg has
is
now
Your
become
leg-
pee.
and you're like you're kicking it, and then like now there's pee flying everywhere. In the middle of your set, you're like,
What do you think
Matt,
our legs are doing? You
Matt,
think we're like
Matt, I need to
flailing them around, just like stringing pee everywhere?
But like I have. Can we take a break real quick? Everyone's like, bro, what are you talking about? Like, it's the best song coming up. Like, bands. Like,
Okay, you've never been on stage. You finish that set no matter what. There ain't no
okay,
stopping.
but like, think about just.
I'm
peeing your
confident that I have
pants.
pooped a little while playing.
Yeah, but imagine, okay, Casey, you especially, Mister, like the amount of times you're like, we'll be in the middle. You're like, I have to pee right now. I got to pee. I'm peeing right now. And so like already,
Call
you
'em
already
out.
do that. So I'm
Call 'em
imagining
out.
like,
Wait, with pee?
no. Well, I
you
mean,
saying?
sometimes no, but like sometimes middle conversation, you're like, I'm peeing right now, and you're like,
and then
like,
announce it to
actually,
everyone.
You're like, I'm gonna go pee in this. Like, I'm getting up right now. Like in middle of conversation, you could be like microwaving something, like whatever, and you're like, I'm going pee right. Goodbye. I'm like, okay, bye, Casey.
I'm confused about what.
It's like
You're
you already like, it's already a pain in the ass to watch you. Like you're in the middle, like putting on your shoes. And you're like, I have to pee now. Hold on. And I'm like, like what?
Oh,
Because you're like, I don't feel like holding it. Like you don't hold it. I think we've had the conversation.
yeah, no,
It's already a pain. So imagine
I
like,
either don't have to pee or it hurts. and I need to pee.
Exactly. So like you already have that problem. So now suddenly your pee, it already hurts to pee. Like or hurt
It does not hurt to pee. Do not put that out there. I am okay. It does not hurt to pee. I don't need that
Look,
on my
I'm on,
name.
like,
You are a
I'm
loved
tired.
one.
No. So you either don't
I
have to
pee fine, Amanda.
Right. So you
I just have a small bladder. I don't know. Like
Glad we
shit.
could clarify this.
So you already
Damn.
like you already don't pee or like it hurts. So now it's like on top of just your normal pee schedule, now you're just pissing. You're in the line at Aldi, like checking out.
So what you're
is that
saying
so
is
aggressive?
like Casey knows firsthand both these scenarios.
Yeah. And so like
Yeah.
So which do you want to
know.
live with?
Just
Well,
not
I don't-
as-
we
Which
don't pee your
aspect of
pants,
yourself
though.
do you want doubled?
But Casey doesn't pee his pants.
I don't pee my pants.
Yeah.
It's not doubled. It's like times like 100.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but so Casey doesn't pee his pants.
Yeah, I would argue that I Yelp maybe. Well,
You do yell.
I
pretty
Yelp like
frequently.
10 times a day,
Yeah.
easily.
And that's like so.
Does it happen? Does it affect my sleep? Or while I'm sleeping, am I not yelling?
That wasn't discussed in the
I would
original
imagine. So
podcast.
I could be, but I'm pretty
And the
sure.
pee also is needs to be brought up for that same.
But people pee their pants in bed all the time.
Yeah, that you. So I haven't even gotten past that conversation in the podcast. I was like in the
Okay.
middle of it and had to go to work. So they did mention that you can pee your pants
Yeah, while you're
and
sleeping.
They did not mention if you would yell while you're sleeping because
See,
that would
that-
keep you up because
no.
that will wake you up.
Yeah. I see. I don't think.
pee
I
would
think,
also wake me up
I was gonna say. So imagine,
but-
right?
Was
and
it-
ruin my bed.
But the thing about peeing is like it might not happen while you're peeing or
While
while
you're
you're
peeing.
sleeping. Sorry.
But like how
What if it
many
happens
hours?
while I'm already peeing?
Ooh, true.
Ooh.
But how many
You like
hours
that.
a
Just
night
time
are
it
you
perfectly.
sleeping? Like the probability of that happening. I mean, it could be anywhere, right?
1 in
That's what I'm
3.
saying.
1 in 3.
So, like,
8 hours of sleep.
You're peeing your pants. Like you have a new girl over, right? You're like, what's up? And then she wakes up in your pee. She's livid. She's not coming back over here.
Maybe she's not.
Okay,
You never
facts.
know.
You
No
don't
kink shaming
know.
here. No
right?
kink shaming here. But like maybe she doesn't wake up when you pee. So now she's waking up in a cold pile of wet, and she's like, "What's this?"
I just.
You're
But
like, "Oh, sorry, I have this thing where I just pee my pants."
All right, so you're on a date with someone and they're really pretty and you just fucking yell in their face.
Okay, but
I've
then
done
you could
that.
do like,
She does it anyway, though.
I was gonna say
that happened at Applebee's.
Applebee's of all. That was
No,
your
I
first
Yeah,
love
love.
I didn't
Applebee's.
choose it. It was a Tinder date. I didn't
Yikes.
choose Applebee's. She did, and I was like, all right, whatever. It was all right.
But that
Applebee's
could be
wasn't that.
explainable. You'd be like, I have
quesadilla burger.
Tourette's.
Excuse me. I misspoke. Actually, it was Fridays. The one
Okay.
at Lynn Haven.
TJ Fridays.
They
we
got
were-
fucking Jack Daniels wings.
We were
I'm
sitting
in.
there. We were doing the whole,
Small talk.
bullshit small talk
Yeah.
first date stuff. Just like trying to get to know each other. And the ice was very fucking like not broken.
Mm.
And then I just went. And the entire room
I was gonna say-
stopped and looked at me, and I went, "All right."
Was
look,
that authentic?
all right." And I had
was-
to explain it to
Was
her.
that authentic or was that like
No, that I made the noise.
I would say
Okay.
for those of you who are listening,
And watching,
Casey
'cause,
and
yeah.
watching, what's up? Casey just does this thing where he just yelps. It like I'll be like just woke up freshly. I'm like, oh my gosh, the day is young, and then I'll hear. Ah! I'm like, oh, Casey's awake too.
It's like a really rapid, intense inhale, very similar to the sound that I just made. I'm not alone in it. I have passed
No,
it
no,
on
have-
to my roommate Patrick.
the fact that he's
and-
inherited it? Like,
Yeah.
it's just crazy.
Yeah, and
Ethan, you're gonna
it's-
get it eventually.
Yeah.
It's something that I've dealt with since. It's something that I've dealt with since middle school. The first time it affected me, the first time I was affected by my Yelp, really was I got kicked out of an SOL because I yelped and they were like, "What was that?" And they kicked me out. And it was a whole thing. Anyways, yeah. So I do already do that, and it has happened on a date, and I was really thankful for it. I honestly still am. Like not for that date, but just like in my life. It's very
cute. It's like an
yeah,
icebreaker.
It almost never has been a negative thing. It's always funny.
But imagine if
It's
you're at
always
TGI
like,
Fridays
what the fuck
and you
was
pissed your
that?
pants. That would not be cute.
That would not be funny.
Yeah, but imagine at TGI Fridays and you fucking scream at the top of your lungs.
That's
that person's gonna be like, I don't want to deal with that.
Yeah, but like, I see if I
And if you say it happens every 30 minutes,
right,
like
This-
we're gonna have a 2-hour dinner, and this is gonna happen 4 times.
This is a question that will be posed to Lemley, and I am very curious about what her, what she would rather have, but what she would
Would be more
rather deal
annoying.
with me.
I
Is
think
my question
screaming.
for her.
I swear I think screaming because
You'd rather have screaming,
Is
or
the
Yeah.
pissing only happening once a day?
Once
Yes.
a day.
Just randomly?
Randomly, have no idea when it's gonna happen.
No idea when, but
And it's like a full like
it could be
bladder.
bed, it could be commute, it
does,
could be
does,
Taco Bell.
does once a day is like starting at like midnight to next midnight?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I think I'm gonna rock with
Their piss pants?
pissing my pants.
That's disgusting.
I'm gonna just get a diaper, and then once it happens, it's
You're
done.
wearing a diaper every day. What happens? So suddenly, like, I don't know.
This
You're
is
wearing like a
something-
suit. You're on your wedding day. You're gonna wear a fucking diaper.
Yeah. If that's part of your life, on your wedding day, are you gonna yell at everyone?
well, but
Yeah.
there is the glorious part of if it happen, the moment it happens, you can take the diaper off
Clean
for
up.
the
Like,
rest
it's
of
done.
the day.
You're done. You know
So
that
you
the-
could- you could
like,
wake
can
up
not-
and within
like
the
you could be in the
first hour-
shower at 7 o'clock in the morning
And be like,
"Oh,
"Oh,
whoa,
right.
whoa, whoa, whoa,
But
I'm
they
good for
could
the rest
be
of the day.
like-
I have nothing to worry about the rest of the day."
You're like at the gym, and then like you have a diaper on, and you're already sweaty. So now your diaper's absorbing your sweat. Like you're on a hike. Now your
I
diaper's
would
You
just
can
absorbing
stop.
I would just
sweat.
accept that I'm
You can
gonna be
just
fat
stop.
and just not
that.
go to the
Like if
gym.
you're at the gym, you're on the treadmill and you piss yourself, and you're already sweaty. It's like, oh, hit the shower real quick, go back to the gym.
But
Like,
no,
you're
but
done.
like I'm thinking of the like wearing.
I'm on the
if
piss.
I
I'm on the
have
piss
to wear,
side right now.
if I have to wear
Just letting you know.
skinny jeans with a diaper, sir,
I would assume that you'd probably have to like adjust your wardrobe.
fuck that. I'm not adjusting shit. I'll just yell at everybody. I don't care. I'll be in the Taco Bell drive-thru. Hey, what's up? Instead of peeing my pants, I'm like, ah! Can I get number 2? Like,
I don't think you understand like doing that 48 times a day.
I feel like you get used to it. But like,
That's what I'm saying.
but
like,
my life isn't changed by it. I'd be like, I have at that point
You
I
would
would,
say, I have
just
Tourette's,
lie
yes.
and be like I have Tourette's.
Yeah,
So
I
then
mean, I
anyone
would say
that
that's
judges
basically
me,
Tourette's.
and we've already talked about this, but I have so much anxiety with like hanging out with new people or like meeting new people. So, but if I had like ahead of time, I'm like, hey Connor, I have Tourette's, so I'm just gonna yell. He'd be like, all right, sick. But if like I'm hanging out with Connor, I'm in his car, and then I piss my pants, he's gonna be like, get this. I'm never hanging out.
I mean, it wouldn't be the
ever
same
again.
thing. Like, hey, I have to wear a diaper because I pissed my pants.
That's
Like once a
fucking
day, I
weird.
might do it. Like,
I just might. I feel like the stigma is a little bit like there's a smell involved. There's like fluids, but if you're just yelling, it's like, hey, I
mean,
yell sometimes.
I would assume that you will be prepared for things like that. You will be.
I have to bring a change of clothes everywhere,
I mean-
especially like my uniform. I'm at work, and like I'm in the middle of like I don't know, doing whatever, and then like.
do you
and
feel this
pee.
coming on? Was that ever discussed?
I asked and he said no.
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 He said
There's no, like,
you
preparation.
are living and then you are
you just
peeing.
pee. You're just like,
You're
oh,
like a
shit.
bird. You're like a bird.
Yeah.
Cloaca just hanging out. Like there's no stopping it.
Fucking hate that word.
Cloaca.
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 So
Is that a type
gross.
of bird?
No.
It's
No,
oh my God.
reptiles and birds they have instead of
It's just a straight up. Just
It's
like,
a
Extra
shit
hole,
into
bro.
Stupid of a
hole.
question
Yeah.
that was.
No.
Sorry.
Not a dumb question at
I'm
all. So
uneducated.
They have
there's
one hole for excrement.
Yeah, they have one hole for literally everything. So they
Oh,
piss
yeah.
out of that, they shit out of that, like
The
they
white
get
they
fucked
birth-
in
did
that.
they
brown
birth
and
out of
all
that?
Or black?
Huh?
Did they birth out of that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they do live birth,
God.
that's right up the cloaca, like bam.
Anyways.
So, but birds and reptiles can't control their function, so they just wherever doesn't matter. That's going to be you with pee
Once a day.
once a day.
So you
What if, like, the off chance
you
you're
two
not
are
prepared?
confidently on the side of pee.
We can plan around this.
Okay. Well, you can't, but okay.
You literally
we
cannot.
we can plan for the randomness.
There you go.
Okay.
I'm gonna say.
I
think about
think-
this real quick. A baby. You don't know when they're gonna fucking.
Yeah,
pee.
babies are useless.
Baby in.
Yes, I was gonna say babies are
Also
useless.
Josh.
I'm Josh.
Oh right, Josh. No, babies are
Josh?
and they cry all the time too. So
Long
like,
story, we'll
which
get to
one
it at
of
some
those
point.
do I want?
Okay.
I think I'm uniquely qualified
How does that feel?
to give my answer as yelling.
Yep.
Because I already kind
He
of
has
do
experience
that.
with it.
Yeah, I have experience with it, and it's honestly really rad.
You just do whatever
So,
you want. There are no laws.
I just be yelling.
there are no
What
laws.
is
like
with
like
you?
I'm thinking about the I'm thinking
that is
about,
your new fucking
It is.
jam. now.
I'm thinking about the times that it would absolutely ruin the moment because like there
A
are times.
funeral.
Well,
if you
no,
pissed
no,
your
no.
pants in a funeral, too, you'd be
You're
like,
all these scenarios you can wear a diaper. What if you're having sex and
you start peeing?
and you just start peeing?
Then they get pregnant.
And what if there's a chance? Jesus, Fabian. Well,
That's how it works,
Someone
right?
get
Mom,
baby
Dad, is that
diaper
how
right
that
now.
works?
we'll go.
You just
We'll
put it inside of her and pee, and then
I think that's a good spot to end it. That's a great spot to end it. Thank you everybody for if this ever gets released,
Roll
tuning in.
sponsors. Roll sponsors right now.
Tune in next time. Peace, Jesus. Oh my God.
There's no Jesus here. Not with that
No saving
attitude.
us.
Oh my God.
Good.
Oh shit.